dropping in today. Looks like I've got a couple people watching online already. Good to see you. You are always welcome to say hi in the group chat, but let's go ahead and get this on the road. Hurry up. Face the flat. Rocky, Kunye. Face to the front. Paddle Nike, Kunye. Roll your shoulders back. And arms forwards. How would you guys feel if we did outdoor classes?
That'd be fun. That would be fun. It'd be tough during summer. It'd be just like even harder. Yeah, or you next.
But
it would be fun.
What if I did it at the same time as normal? So like this time?
Yeah.
For sure. Good to know. Thinking about trying to do outdoor classes so we can have more kids in class every day. And up and down. If the stay-at-home order continues, then I will make that decision to do outdoor. So that way, face mask is also optional from what I've read online. As long as I keep to 9 kilos or less and you guys stay social distance, it should be good. Fingers crossed. Go ahead, step back, 30 feet, high up. We've got back leg rights and kicks here. Ready, high up.
Hana.
Dual. Step. Net. Hop it. Yose. Ilgo. Yura. Aho. Yo. Other side. And Hana. Dual. Step. Net. Hase. Yose. Ilgo. Yura. Aho. Yo. Alright, switch feet again. Same thing, slide right and kicks this time. Ready, Hana. Dual. Step. Net. Hase. Yose. Ilgo. Yura. Aho. Yo. Switch feet. Other side, ready? Hana. Dual. Step. Net. Hase. Yose. Ilgo. Yura. Aho. Yo. Alrighty. So from here, let's go ahead. We're going to do 1 minute. Actually, we're going to do 2 1 minutes. This first one, you pick your exercise. Warm yourselves up. Do whatever you need to do. Jumping jacks, push-ups, burpees, back flips, whatever you want. You've got 1 minute of it. This is your own choice. Sound good? Let's try it out. Go ahead and get ready. Get set. And go for it. Breathing is unfortunately not an exercise today. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Awesome. Getting the burpees out of the way early. Got some squatters. I love it. I mean, people doing squat, you guys aren't staying in the studio forever. You get the joke of the squatters. Somebody gets it. That went right over your head, huh? A squatter is commonly referred to as someone who goes into a home or a place of business and enters there, and they have like particular rights and they refuse to leave, basically, and they like keep them there for no reason. Don't worry, I've explained the joke too much. That's okay.
Party pooper.
Party pooper. Yeah, I would say that squatters are party poopers. You are absolutely right on that one. They're there when they shouldn't be. It's time. Awesome. Okay, shake it out a little bit. The last thing that we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 100 push-ups. Okay? It's our last part of our warm-up here. Take deep breaths as you do it. I do want you to count because I do want you to compete with the people in the internet on how many push-ups you got, okay? Awesome. Go ahead and drop into that push-up position. Keep breathing for me. Get ready. Get set and go. Keep it up, guys. You are 20 seconds in. Keep working hard. I hate eyelashes in my eye. I'll keep working eyelashes. So. Over halfway. Take deep breaths as you need to. And keep it up for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, deep breaths. Shake it out for me. Take those arms out. What we get? 35. 35. Nice. 30. 30. 36. 36. Woo! She had to beat you, didn't she? Just by one. That's okay. Great job. Again, take those big deep breaths. One thing that I know you can do, as long as the mask is not off, you can pull it off your face a little bit. Take some breaths as long as it's still on there. It's just not, being sucked into your mouth as you're trying to breathe, which is the most horrible feeling on the planet. I am convinced. Awesome. Okay, from here, here's how things are gonna work. I'm gonna have you guys get some water for me, get your bow staffs, and come back, okay? Any of the ones on the braid are disinfected. Okay, thank you. I am gonna open up the door here. That way we feel a little bit of our open air, okay? Yeah, it is. That should help. Maybe you only know them, but I'll take it.
I was running around before this.
You were running around, going crazy. Our parents call it. Okay, so we're gonna briefly run through something today. We're just gonna make sure that everybody has it down. So one move by move, one full speed, and then we're moving on. For this day as well, since I know that you guys know this pretty well, you have it down. For demonstration purposes, I'll be watching, but I will move the camera behind someone that I know knows their stuff. Does that sound good? Awesome. Again, people in the computer, let me know. It looks like I've got 5 online here. First of all, hi. Good to see all of you. Not sure who you are, but happy to have you. Let's go ahead. If you have any questions on this form, you need me to slow down, you need me to redo it, please let me know. I'm more than happy to go over whatever you need. Hi, Jake. Jake's on.
Hi, Jake.
In case you guys are wondering.
Hi, Jake.
So, cool. Jake is the first person that said anything, so I was just happy to see that. Hi, Megan. Hi, Gabe. There we go. We just doubled our class size. Woo! Awesome. Nice to see all you lovely young people. Gonna move this over to here. Don't hit my laptop, okay, Micaiah?
Okay.
Good deal. You break it, you buy it. It's only worth like $30, but still. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna go move by move with this. If you guys run into or need me to move your bags for anything, please let me know. I know that they're not in an ideal spot, so I'm more than happy to do that if you need me to, but let's go ahead. Let's get this on the road. Yes, ma'am?
Can you move the bag?
Yes, I can.
Can.
You are gonna just put some smack down on it, huh? Okay, all right, that way. Proceed. Thank you. You can hear the cleanness on the bag. That's disgusting. I would make sure it's cleaner, because other clear. All right. Ready? Quadrille. Quinye. Ready, position. Name of your form. First move. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pull. 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 Scoop. 45 1. 45 2. Start of your toku combo. And toku combo. Turn. Start of your toku combo. Toku combo. Good. What stance is this? This is a cat stance here. Make sure one foot is in front, one foot is behind. We're sideways. We're ready to go. Next move, big scoop. Pass. Keep. Next move. Hook 1. Watch your footsies. Hook 2. Hook 3. Good. Turn, pro 4. Step straight. Chamber it. Onto the knee. Good. Helicopter 1. Start of your toku combo. Toku combo. Step back, block down. Almost like a pressing block, right? We're pushing down. Flip over. Bring it up. Let me step away as I don't die.
Thanks.
And helicopter. That was it.
I was 1 move too far.
That's okay. We're coming up now. Tucking in. Rotate. Hit. Helicopter. Or I should say over around. And rotate. 1, 2, 3. Step on 1. Now here, left leg comes all the way, left leg lands in front. Lay your shoes on. Ready? All the way around helicopter. Go. Beautiful. Next move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Oh no. Great job, guys. Hopefully at home we're feeling pretty good on this. On that 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you guys ever rowed a canoe before?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or kayak?
No.
Got a little. Have you guys ever seen how you do it? The paddling? Kind of, maybe?
No.
This, you like the circle. Okay, so when you're hitting here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm dipping my paddles in the water. Does that make sense?
Or the ice cream scoop.
A little bit less scoop, more dip, but yes. If that makes sense. That was oddly food specific, but that's okay. Let's go ahead, let's run through this one time full speed. Let me double check, let me make sure that everyone in the comments here. Good, making sure. If you guys do have any questions, please feel free to let me know. After this, we're moving on. Go ahead, go to your ready position. This one's going to be a full speed run through. Did everyone have enough room to run this form? Okay, all right, cheerio. Begin. 준비. Ready. You are already there because that is what 준비 means. Name of your form. 시작. Turn. Cannot push the pace too much. Showing off these techniques. Okay, a couple of small things here. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's looking really, really good. Let me go ahead. I'm going to bring my camera back from Miss Jessie here. Everybody say bye, Jessie. Okay, one small spot that I really want to emphasize. Some of us have this down really, really well. Some of us, it's just minor issues with it. But if I'm blocking and I'm starting my baseball swing, right? Down, out, up here. Even on your second swing, this is still parallel to the floor. 1, 2. I should be catching it as it kind of comes down at the end here. Often what I'm seeing is I have a really great initial, and I'll move so you guys can see me better, a really great initial swing, and then the second swing either comes up way high and hits the ceiling, or it's almost coming into our faces, and you guys are coming here, and it's almost low. So please make sure that as you're coming through, parallel. You kind of, even if you go super fast, you can let this down, and okay, there's 2 rotations in this, right? Or basically 1 in 270 degrees out of 360, whatever. I'm here. This full speed allows that second swing through. I don't have to put in any effort or any momentum. I'm allowing my momentum to run out, to fall into my hand. Does that make sense? Yeah. This is not a forced thing here. So from this swing, 1, letting it fall. Any questions on that? Okay, that's just the big thing that I had there. As you let go with the right hand after your first swing, it's just your left hand is just kind of letting the bow swing around you, trying to keep it parallel. Any questions on that? Okay, cool. Let's go ahead. Let's move on very quickly. Put your bows away and come back. Let's work on forms. Okay? Awesome. You can set it right in the same spot that I did. I've got to wipe them down. Thank you, Joey. Great. I'm going to move this over a little bit so you guys can see me. We are going to be doing all 3 forms today. We'll run through each of them once full speed. If you do not want to do all 3 forms, that's totally fine. Do your same one, and I'll promise you I'll get through your form. Are there any, before I get started, any questions on your forms in general? Okay, candidates, I know as we have pushed back this testing cycle because of the global pandemic, candidates, you are welcome to work all 3 forms. That's completely fine with me. If you do have questions on those, please feel free to let me know. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. We're going to go through your form 3 times. I'll go through first degree ones, second degree ones, and third degree ones. Let's go ahead. Let's get this show on the road. Cheerio. That's going to be an issue. That's okay. Good. Judy, go ahead and go into your ready position of choice. Name of your form.
You want ma'am?
Or you can say ma'am. There we go. And begin. Yes. Where do we feel the least confident? Is it at the end kicks or just the kicks in general?
End kicks.
End kicks. Understood. When we run through it the second time, I'll give you what I used to work on it. It's not coming to my brain right now, but I will let you know when we get there. What's stopping us from feeling great?
The first, first 2 kicks.
Okay, understood. If you need to, take those a little slower, and 1 and 2. That's okay with me, just to kind of get it down, and then work that speed up. You should be okay other than that. What I noticed and what I was seeing was pretty good. Don't look at everyone else while they're doing it, but I appreciate that you were staying with me with your timing. Any other questions? Cool. Let's go ahead. This is form number 2. I'm going to switch to you now, so that's what I'll be doing. If you guys have questions, feel free to let me know here. Use your own bag. I forgot about that. Yay. Thank you. All right. Second time through, you or whatever form you are doing. Here we go. Puyang. QB. Ready position. Name of your form.
You want ma'am?
Good job. steps. Okay, good to know. Was it end kicks only?
All of them.
All of them.
Cupcake.
Like the half spin hooks? Okay, good to know. Couple of things that I used for those that help me. By the way, if at any time you guys need to walk to the door, pull your face mask down, take some deep breaths, that's fine with me. Okay? You can welcome do that anytime during class. If you feel lightheaded, sit. Make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Answering your question with the baby steps and things like that, it's common to want to do those. It's frustrating to have to get out of the habit of them, but at least the end two kicks here in U1 with the spin hook, what I've noticed that I'm doing is as soon as I'm finishing my kick, as I'm kicking my butt here, I'm actually rotating my leg. So if let's say I'm here in my guarding stance and I'm kind of down in the spear, so not in my guarding stance, I'm turning one and I'm kind of rotating. The rotating there happens mostly with the bottom foot. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll pull my pants leg up. Watch where my toes face as I'm doing this. Hopefully you guys at home can kind of see this as well. So I start here, and then I turn, I hook, and I rotate with the bottom foot. The bottom foot, yeah. So the heel is facing towards, and then the heel rotates toward, the toes are sideways for that cat stance. Yeah, so getting the heel to fix. So basically, keep the heel as facing towards your target as possible until you're done, then pivot to drop down, if that makes sense. Hopefully for people at home, that's making sense too. For some of my second or third degrees on that one as well. Let me know if it's not making sense, and I'll go ahead and I'll review that a little more. Other than that, though, how did you feel? Yeah? Okay. Better? Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's try this one more time with our forms. If you guys do have questions, I would be more than happy to answer them. And then we're going to go ahead and move on for the day. Sound good? All right, last time through your forms. Never mind. I thought I saw you had a question, and then it didn't. It was my eyes playing tricks on me. 3A. Clean. 2B. Ready position. Name of your form.
Young man.
Sit down. Yes. Deep breaths. Any questions, comments, concerns? Good. Hopefully that form felt good, Megan. Let me know if you have any questions on what I did. My big thing is that you really want to emphasize those cat stances on the scoop and the pressing beforehand. I always find that my footwork's a little off with that. So could just be me, but feel free to really kind of get into that and take a look there. But good job today. Get some water. Come back.
It's nice being out free.
It'll be a little bit more, well, not much, but, some is good. Okay, so we wanted to finish out working kicks and boxing, right? Awesome. So the second key up in the form. Oh, that's a good question. After the jump 360-degree spin to the double knife hand. So hit there before you elbow, drop down, up, rising. That way. That's where it is. Cool. Let me know if you have any other questions, but hopefully it felt good, looked good. Let's go ahead. Sorry, had a forms question. Let's move on. Let's move into some kicking, okay? If you can pull your bag back up. If not, I can do it for you, and I'll just wipe it down. Let me know if you need help. I'll have to try it. You're getting tall enough to where you might be able to do it, Micaiah. Awesome, thank you. Almost. Push hard. You can do it. I believe. It's your socks, isn't it? Those darn socks. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. You're just gonna warm up for me when we're working our kicking. These are double kicks, spinning kicks, and double motion to spinning kick, double motion to double turn, different things like that. Up in your corner, Missy, so I don't get you infected, even though I'm not infectious. Infectious, not infectious. Infectious. See? And new words already. So, what I want to see here, just as a small warm up, you're going to come up either to your bag or to your at home, whatever you're choosing to use. You're going to go double round kick on one leg, double round kick on the other leg, without setting the leg down. So, again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Sorry?
Like a butterfly kick?
Not quite. So,
Or like,
thank you. Not a jump in between, but kick, set the leg down, kick. So, one more time here, if I'm in my guiding stance, I'm going just like that for me. So each leg is, my goodness, it's been a long day. Both legs counts as 1 rep. You're going to do 5. Does that make sense? That was way too much to explain. Go for it. Good. Put some heat on these kicks. Pa-pow, pa-pow. Now, we're going to watch Joey do these. Because Joey's awesome and he's kicking butt with these. So when you run me out. Come in. Awesome. All right, so we've kind of warmed up these double kicks now. Again, doing the 2 on each leg. From here, what I want to see now, this one's going to be kind of a fun one for the people at home too, because you guys can do this all in air or you can do it partially on the bag. You're going to go ahead and you're going to throw, I'll demonstrate this here once. You're going to go hook kick, slide round kick. So if I'm in my guarding stance at the front leg, I go hook, slide round. Again, I switch my feet, hook, slide round. Obviously, are you going to hook kick the bag? No, because you value your joints. Are you going to round kick the bag? Yes, because I said so. So, one more time. I'm here. 1, 2. So on that slide, I switch my feet. 1, slide on 2. You're going to same thing. 5 total. So 10 on each leg. Go ahead and get ready. Get set. And go. 10 kicks on each leg. Now, yes. Good. Awesome. Beautiful. Good. The slide in's feeling really good. Push it just a little more. Bring the leg up higher a little. Okay. Good. You can keep your hips sideways the whole time if you want to. Whichever way you want. That one came across a lot better. Good deal. Good. Awesome. And time. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's move on from here. For this next one, again, we're warming up these double kicks, making sure they feel good. So then when we start to spin, they'll feel better. I'm going to let you guys in on a little sparring secret. This kicking setup that I'm going to show you next is one I have used over and over and over, and it is incredibly effective because no one ever expects it. You can do this with a back leg or with a front leg. I actually prefer to do this with a back leg just because it's meaner, but what you guys can choose to do, whichever you prefer, okay? Here's how it's going to work. Your hands are up, your bellies are sideways. My back leg is going to come through, and like you, Young, and Gayback Young, I'm going to twist kick. You guys remember your twist kick? Awesome. So I'm coming up and I'm coming in with this twist kick. As soon as I finish my twist, it's almost like a fake technique. So I can maybe touch the bag if I want to. I can maybe touch my opponent. But the real stinger is when you come around with the round kick immediately afterwards. So pow. So if I'm here, I'm coming 1, 2, just like that. It's a gnarly knee round kick, and it actually preps you really well if I'm coming in. That twist over, it's fast. So I'm showing this from like a sideways viewpoint. 1, 2. So I'm snapping that round kick. The fake is really the twist kick, but it can make contact if you want it to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hopefully that makes sense for people at home. Yes, ma'am.
Middle, low, high.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to level this, that's perfectly fine. I often do it to where I go belly and people bring their hands down, and then I come up and I pop them in the head with the round kick. It's a mean setup. I love it. Same thing. Let's go ahead, try it out a few times, and then start your reps of 5 with each side here. Go ahead, hit that guarding stance. Get ready. Play with it a little bit, and go for it. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's like you're coming almost like a cut kick too. So I'm coming here, twisting. Yeah.
so,
Yes. How did that one feel? Good. That one landed solidly. Good job. Yeah, there you go. Good. Go more on the other side of the bag if you can. Really emphasize coming in there. Turn your hips more. Down top here. Yeah, that was better. You're going on one side of the bag and you're hitting the other side.
oh, wait.
Yes! That's it. Yeah, absolutely. Woo! How did that one feel? That one was an arm set. Try it again. Yep. Weird, right? Yeah, you're so used to doing twists with the right leg, like you gave back from the form, but. Yeah! Feel that lay into that. Good job. Good.
These are fun.
These are so fun. I love these kicks. That's all I'm going to say here. They are very exciting to me. Yes, I absolutely, I can probably say I've done this kick effectively on most of my instructors. So, like sparring wise, not just for fun.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, this one's a fun technique. Okay, so hopefully you guys are feeling pretty good with double kicks. I want to move into no double motions today. Everybody say yay.
Yay.
Yeah, so no double motions today, but we are gonna go ahead and we are gonna do these spins today. I worked last week on like side kick spin slides. I want to continue, and I did a little bit like spin hook kick spin slides and stuff like that. I want to try today doing spinning triple kicks. So not so much slides or anything like that, but for some of these, you will not be able to do them on the bag, or you won't be able to do the first kick. If you want to slide in and kick the bag for the second or third kicks, that's fine with me. What I want to do here, these ones can get a little obnoxious, a little bit weird, so bear with me. But the first one is going to be simple. I'm in my guarding stance. I turn, I look. I'm going to come through. I'm going to side kick, and then I'm going to go round, round. Now, I slid on a round, round. You don't have to. If I'm doing this just with, keeping my feet in the same spot, I'm turning, I'm going side kick, round, round. Just like that. That's all I want to see. Pop the side kick, low, high, or same height. It's fine with me. Try to differentiate your leveling, though, because it makes it harder for your opponent to be able to block all those. So same thing. We're going to try this 5 on each leg here. Does anyone have any questions on these techniques? Absolutely. So if I'm in my guarding stance, I'm turning, I'm popping a side kick, and then I'm going low, high on my round kick. Any questions? Okay, let's try it out. Awesome. Let me go ahead. I'm going to migrate back because we did one with Jesse, one with Micaiah, one with Joey. We're going to migrate back to Joey. Okay, bud? Awesome. I know. It's always scary when the world is watching, right? You got this. Go ahead and get ready. Get set. And go for it. Yep. I'll keep the hips sideways, but that was good. Try it again. Keep going for me. At your own pace. Yes, ma'am. Good. The double kick was there. That's it. Awesome. You're getting there. That's the important part. Good job. Keep it up. Good. Good feet on these. How was it, Joey? Woo! Pow, pow. Awesome. Awesome. I like that. How's the sliding feel?
Okay.
Okay, that's better. Good. My goal is by the end of this rotation, you guys can do 1 million kicks in the air without having to set your leg down. Maybe not 1 million. Maybe just like 100,000 instead.
I feel like that's reasonable goal.
Just reasonable. We'll take it. go ahead. I'm going to make this a little bit harder now. So we came through, and what we did originally, or what we did, I should say, for a third set this last time, was twist round. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to kind of transform it and we're going to mix it up. So now we're going round twist. That's our idea. If you need to, let's just do this. We will add a spin in just a second, but because I want to make sure that you guys get that round twist idea down, all I want to see here now, same thing, no spin on this one. You are coming 1, 2. So you're popping around and coming up on 2. Now, kind of a weird thing to watch, especially on the internet, but as you're kicking here, I'm re-chambering, I'm twisting my hips, and the top of my foot is coming up and hitting somebody on the other side of the head. So I'm going one side of the head, other side of the head as you're popping through with this. This is not a power kick. If you're expecting to hit someone hard with this, you'll mess up your hips, okay? Not something, and knee included. 1, 2 is fast, it gets a point, it, makes someone think about what's going on up here, so then you can come back down and hit lower. Make sense? You're gonna give me 5 of these on each leg. 1, 2, you can go front leg, you can go back leg, whatever you prefer. 5 on each leg, and then we'll go ahead and continue. Does that make sense?
Right, so instead of twist round, it's round twist.
Yes, round twist. Okay. Yes. Awesome, go ahead and try it out. Put that guarding stance, get ready. Whoop. We don't wanna fall off the chair today. All right, get set, and go for it. Good, that's it. Wrong order. I wasn't going to say. Also wrong order. No, you were right. I saw it backwards. Never mind. Keep going, kid. Come in a little bit more. Just reach around a little bit more. Then yeah. It's almost like a really bad press. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. It's starting to come higher though, right? That's a fun one. One of my instructors back in the day while doing this, he was a state champion in karate sparring. Well, she was taekwondo, but kind of funny. She could throw these from almost like a person-to-person distance. So she could throw these from a close distance and clock somebody in the noggin. Like, here's a mean technique if you can do it correctly. Required a lot of flexibility, that's all I can say. Let's go ahead. Let's add on to this now. Here comes the hard part. Everybody say, spin hook, round twist. So now, if I'm sideways here in my guarding stance, I'm turning, I'm looking, I'm going hook, round, twist. Where you switch your hips, this is the important part. Your hook round, stay sideways. The twist kick, do you notice you kind of feel your hips turn more towards like a crescent kick style? Exactly what you want to do. So I'm here, coming through. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. If this is too hard for you, if this hurts joints, if you are, an adult instructor, if you, talking about you, Megan, but also about other people, if you're an adult martial artist and you're doing these and they're like, oh my God, my hips hurt, you could do a front kick instead. Hook around front kick helps you get your hips over enough to be able to start throwing the twist kick. Make sense? Do you guys need to see it again? Okay. Got it? Good. Rad. Okay, let's try it out here. I'm going to switch over to Miss Jessie. Go ahead and get ready. Same thing, 5 on each leg here. Get set. And go for it. Yeah. Good. Just don't hit the hook kick on the bag. That's okay. It stops your momentum, right? Yeah, that's good. Try it out first. That's it. Yeah. Triple kicks are getting easier for you. Woo! That was a good one. I didn't see it, darn it! I saw that one, unfortunately. I know, it wasn't as good as the other one. There we go. Ooh, gotta be careful. That one was better. No, it's because you didn't know I was watching you. There we go.
This leg is a lot worse.
That's okay. It'll take practice. I know both sides are sometimes really not the most fun. There we go. Other than the out. Yeah. Do it over a little bit on this. Better. to finish out here from you guys?
Probably.
Was that your last one?
I think so.
Okay. All right, we're going to do one more thing with kicking today, and then we're going to go ahead and move on and get this show on the road here. Hopefully you guys are feeling fairly comfortable with this. I know that these are weird techniques, but the reason why I'm having you do them is because we get so stuck in the same kicks. Hook kick, round kick, side kick, round kick, right? We get so stuck in using the same techniques over and over, we forget that there are things out there that we can use, that we have learned, that we keep in our tool chest that we don't use as often as we should. So, hopefully that's feeling good. I know twist rounds are awkward, but I like them. I have fun with them. Let's go ahead. Let's finish out with one more thing today. This one, everybody say power push kicks.
Power push kicks.
We are going to take these turning double kicks and we're going to add some power to them. Now, what is your most powerful kick in your arsenal? Side kicks. Side kicks are the most powerful kicks by far. You guys have nice, strong taekwondo legs, and you should use them. So we're going to take that side kick, and we're going to throw it out there. Well, it's spinning. What is our next strongest kick? Front kick. Front kick. So we're going to go turn side kick. So I'm turning, I'm going side kick. I'm reaching right, and I'm pushing the front kick. So the big thing on this is now we are starting to turn our hips every single time. Do not. Now this is more for a sparring scenario. Do not turn your hips over if you see that your opponent has not taken the side kick or you see that they are prepping for a technique. If you go side kick, turn, push kick, and your bad guy has just stepped out of the way, when you start that push kick, they are going to step in and deck you and cancel Christmas, which is not going to be fun. Exactly. So I'm here, I go, good, and I turn. Now I came over almost at a diagonal with that. Don't start your you can slide optionally also. You don't have to slide, but don't start that slide or kick until you know your hips have turned all the way over. Just like that. We ready to try it out? 5 on each side? Okay, all right. I'm going to put this on Micaiah for this last one. And then we will move on from there. Go ahead and get ready. Get set, and go for it. Good. Good. Yeah, your back should be rocking over. Reach over a little bit more toward the it's a beautiful round kick.
It's really pretty important.
That's awesome. Good on that front kick. That's it. Good. I'm seeing the technique there. Good job. That's it, Joey. Good. Notice she turns her hips before she throws that out there. Good. Keep it up, guys. Almost there. Keep it up. Awesome. Notice she's almost knocking the bag over every time. Awesome. Wonderful. And time. Okay. For that last one, again, power pushing. Always try to think about when you're with an opponent, and you guys have sparred each other a lot, right? So when you spar another person, especially inside the studio, you kind of know what their tics are. You kind of know what they like to do. You kind of know how they like to spar you. If you have somebody that likes to constantly berate, likes to constantly come in, especially after kicks, this is a great technique to use. That turning side kick, front kick, they hit the side kick, and now all of a sudden they're like, okay, they get hit with it, and they're like, okay, now I can come in. That front kick hits them again in the same spot. Really make sure that they don't want to come back in and hit you. So just kind of think about as you build these techniques and work them. I like to work specific combos that I'll use in sparring. Think about who you would use it against, when you would use it against them, and why. Let's go ahead from here. We're going to get one more drink of water, and I'm going to finish out with boxing today. If you have boxing gloves, you can go ahead and put them on. If you don't, that's okay. Go for it. Absolutely. So you are welcome to sit next to the ground. Awesome. So, while my in-studio kiddos are finishing up and getting their boxing gloves on, what I want to do right now, they can kind of hear me. I want to talk through announcements really quickly, just to make sure that we kind of are all on the same page. I understand 3 student classes are fairly small, and I always have full black belt classes. So what I have been talking to a lot of my instructors and students about as well is, depending on whether or not the stay-at-home order that Jared Polis has put into place is lifted or is going to continue from the 27th of May on, I would like to start hosting classes outside. So if I do host classes outside, it would be at a nearby park. I would give that information. I would double check beforehand that I could be there and everything, but that way we could have larger classes too. I know that, 7:30 to 8:30 at night might be a little bit late to be outside, but it's still light outside even now, as long as it's not raining on us or, pulling the normal Colorado thing. I would really like to do those. If you guys would like to do those as well, I could still run online classes too. Let me know. I would be more than happy to host that, because now I can have 9 kiddos in a class. It's outside. Face masks are optional, but still recommended. Social distancing will still be in order, and as long as you guys wear shoes, or, it's grass. You guys can do what you want. You can, wear no shoes or whatever. That's fine with me. Just let me know. So again, feel free to let me know in the comments if that is something that you guys would do, an outdoor class where we still keep social distancing, where we still maintain that we're staying healthy and safe. Let me know. I would really, really like to do that as soon as possible, just so everyone can be included in these classes as much as possible. But again, just type in there like, yeah, I want to do that, or no, Master Wagner, that's a stinky idea. Just let me know, okay? Cool. Any questions here on that? I was just talking outdoor classes. You guys would like them? Awesome. Fun to be outside. More fun when it's not scorching hot as well. So you guys have the benefit of having the early classes or the late classes of the day. So let's go ahead. Let's finish out. We're going to do a little bit of boxing here. Let me go ahead. Our boxing, this rotation is, did you not bring boxing gloves?
Yeah. I don't need them.
Use the air then. Don't hit my bag because you are going to skin up your knuckles. Okay, kid?
It hurts.
Okay, just for your safety, okay? Because believe me, I used to do that when I was your age, and now I have scars on my knuckles. So I would do everything in the air, just like these guys are, okay? So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to run through. We're going to finish up the last couple of minutes. Boxing here to start. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go jab, cross, hook. So what's that combo? Fast 5. Okay, you're starting this. This is first for the first couple times in place. Then if I say forwards, you're going to move forwards. Again, if you're hitting the bag, your last few punches would be hitting the bag. If I say backwards, you're moving backwards. Same thing, your first few punches would be hitting. If I said sideways, you'll go sideways. If I say rotate, so if I say rotate, that means we've worked on this in the past. Jab, cross, hook. Now our opponent's here, and I'm moving around them in a circle. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's go ahead. Let's finish out with this. I'll say go for the first few, and then I'll start giving you guys directions. Any questions? If they're still on the road, hit that guarding stance. Wow, you're so fancy on your motorcycle. Wow. Okay, get ready. Get set, and go. Good. Keep those happy feet moving. Ready, go. Good. Full extension on those punches, too. We are not Rock'em Sock'em robots, nor are we velociraptors or toddlers. Ready, and go. Awesome. One more time in place. Go. All right. Ready? Backwards. Good. Backwards. Forward. Good. Forward. Sideways. Pick a side. Good. Sideways. Backwards. Forward. Upside down. No, don't go upside down. Backwards. Sideways. That's okay. Rotate.
Oh.
Good. Remember, if we're rotating with our fronts or with our fast 5, we want to rotate towards the closed side, right? We want to rotate towards this closed shoulder to help us slide. Ready? And rotate. There we go. Forwards. Backwards. Rotate. In place. One more in place. Cut and time. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing now with second combo. So our second combo is our reverse fast, cross, jab, and with that uppercut. You have an option for the uppercut. If you have a hard time stepping and moving with your uppercut, that's okay. What you guys can do is you guys can plant on that last jab and you can uppercut in place. That's okay with me. Sound good? Okay, same deal. Take a deep breath. Awesome. Hit that guarding stance. Ready? And in place. Get set. Go. That's okay. That's okay. Ready? Go. Good. Rotate more for that cross, okay? Really good. Ready? Go. Good. Yeah, put the heat on it, right? One more time in place. Go. Even more with the pivot. Ready? Forwards. Other hand first. That's right. Ready? Forwards. Good. Backwards. Good. Really plant and throw that uppercut. Backwards. Good. Forward. I didn't see that. Ready? Sideways. Ready? Sideways. Beautiful. Rotate. Good. Think about moving around that opponent. Where are they? Ready? Rotate. Good. Ready? Rotate. And stay in place one more time. Go. Okay. Last combination here. I believe we called it Swift Sticks. Is that what it was? In memorandum of Taylor Swift? No.
Hey, no more pressure.
Oh, if I knew that was what all I needed to do, Micaiah, I would have been doing this for years. Okay, I'll be pushing all of you with little miniature body cams. Okay, so moving on from there, last combination, jab, jab, cross, hook, cross, up, cross. Really rotating, really pivoting, dropping, and driving. Any questions on that combo?
Yeah, one more time.
Absolutely. So we go jab, cross, hook, cross, up, cross. Any questions on that? Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead. Let's get this show on the road. Again, starting in place here to really get this down, then we'll move on from there. Ready? And go. Good. Even though this is a speed technique, really emphasize your pivots. Really emphasize making sure that you're turning and engaging your core as you do these. Ready? Go. Good. Ready? Go. That's okay. Jab cross, hook cross. Up cross. So basically, all your right hand does 3 times is go cross, 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 and then you go jab, hook, jab. Yeah, jab, jab, hook, up. Yes, that's okay. One more time in place because I know this is a confusing combo. And go. Nice. Take speed on that. Awesome. Now, backwards. That was it. Forwards. Yep, that's okay. Forwards. Rotate. Good. Rotate. Good. Backwards. Wait. Cross. That's it. Forwards. Good. Working that well. Rotate. And last one, rotate. And time. Take it out for me. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move this over to Joey for this last one. We have one last thing that we are doing today, and then we are moving on and getting this show on the road. Did I set it up to you? Kind of. There we go. Okay. Our last thing today. This time, I'm going to give you 2 directions as we do this. I will either say fast 5 and then forward, backward, side, rotate, whatever we want to do. I'll either say reverse fast, same thing, forward, backward, side, rotate, or I will say swift 6, forward, backward, side, rotate. Does that make sense? Your goal is to be able to actively process this information in your brain as to which one you're doing and where you're doing it, and be able to go ahead and throw that within 1 or 2 seconds of me saying this technique. Everybody say neurobics. Neurobics. What is neurobics?
Thinking while you're working out.
Thinking while you're working out. It is clinically designed to improve brain health. So that's why a lot of times, sometimes when we work with our little ninjas, we'll say, okay, every time you do a push-up, you have to make a different animal noise, right? We're making them engage their little brains at the same time that they're doing an exercise, and using both of those techniques and materials at the same time will allow them to get smarter. Kind of cool, right? Unfortunately, you guys can't make animal noises today. Sorry, those are for little ninjas only. But, I mean, if you really want to, I suppose you guys can, make whale noises or whatever. Okay, all right, let's go ahead. Let's finish out with this last drill. Same thing, it's going to be super duper fast. Go ahead and get ready. Get set. And swift 6 forwards. Ready, go. Fast. Good. Reverse fast 5 backwards. Go. Good. Fast 5 sideways. Good. Reverse fast sideways. Swift 6 rotating. Ooh, there we go. Swift 6 backwards. Fast 5 forwards. Ooh, reverse fast forwards. That was a great backwards, Joey. That's okay. Reverse fast backwards. Good. Swift 6 rotating. Good. Fast 5 forwards. Fast 5 in place. Reverse fast in place. Swift 6 in place. And time. Go ahead and relax. Great job today, guys. Hopefully we are all feeling great. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns. Wonderful job tonight. I really liked what I was seeing. Again, let me know either on here or via email if you guys are interested in doing part classes and making sure that we're not touching equipment, we're staying on grass only, we're keeping safe. Let me know. I could have larger class sizes if we wanted to do that. And, it's better air. And I really, really, really will be honest with you, face masks suck. That's all I'm going to say. Wear them to stay safe and always do so, but they suck to work out in. That's all I got to say. Other than that, if you guys don't have any questions, great job. My big announcement is that next Monday, we will not be having classes because it's Memorial Day. I know it's kind of weird. We have a holiday in the middle of a pandemic, and it's odd, but take that time. Go have some fun with your families. Classes are over, or school is over. So, have some fun, enjoy. Maybe do a social distancing barbecue. But whatever you do, make sure you stay safe. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate your support. I would love any feedback. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Cheerio! Face the flag. Subaki kunye. Face the front. Top nimge kunye. Nice smile. What's our goal?
Black belt excellence, ma'am.
Class is dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, you were good to go. Go ahead and stick around for a second, guys. Great job today. Let me know what you thought, and hopefully I will see you all soon. Bye, guys.